3, 2, 1. And they are beautiful, sharp looking cars. I kind of miss the era of those cars when they came out. They're so different from what is made now. There's just something unique, like a character about them. Welcome back, everyone. Today we have a 2017 Audi RS7 on our channel. It's going to be a short, quick review, but as always, we're going to take it for a drive, check out the exterior and interior, and try to get some 0 to 60 Dragy tests in there. It's a very hot day today, more like Dante's Peak with all the clouds and the smoke from the fires. We got a lot of fires, wood fires, so it's definitely a very smelly and foggy day, but let's get started. I've only encountered the RS7 a few times in the wild in this body style, and they are beautiful, sharp looking cars. I kind of miss the era of those cars when they came out. They're so different from what is made now. There's just something unique, like a character about them. Modern cars are becoming more and more similar to each other, but this is a one-of-a-kind car. I encountered a RS7 Performance in the wild, and it was actually a stage 1 tuned as well, so it's probably pushing like 700 something horsepower, and oh my god, the way that car pulled. So in the back we have a good amount of space. I'm 6'2", and it's very comfortable. We have our cubbies here, our climate control, so you can adjust the temperature. Pockets, very neat. This also has the air suspension, so when I open the trunk, it's like a good big trunk. So not only is this car spacious and practical, it's also a car that you can take to the track. We got the hydraulic hood, the V8. Awesome. Well, I will do less talking today and more driving, so you can all get to enjoy the car, listen to how it sounds. We are going to start out in comfort mode, and then we will go to dynamic. So here we have our standard suite of features: the heated seats, the dual climate, the navigation, all the nice bells and whistles. Let's do a quick horn test and let's get started. Okay, so we have our digital speedometer. That's what I want, and I will share my impressions at the end of this video. So in comfort mode, we get a plush, luxurious ride. You don't feel the bumps too much, just a little bit. And it's very quiet on the inside. The one thing that I've noticed with these performance cars is that the brakes here are very noticeable. So whenever you're slowing down, it's like beep, beep. And it's normal. So most performance cars of this class that I've ran into do have that sound of squealing brakes, and you can't do anything about it, unfortunately. You can try to remove the brake dust, but it doesn't do much. It gets dirty again and again. I'm very curious to see how this car does perform on the 0 to 60, because Audis do have a tendency to have much slower 0 to 60 times without launch control, but we shall see. I am very curious. But this car is in great shape, so for the age it's pretty much like new. On the inside there's no sign of any wear or tear. It's in immaculate condition. The seats are comfortable. These seats are also wider than the S5 seats that you'll typically find. Oh yeah, oh yeah, wow, whoa. This made me a little bit dizzy. Oh man, it actually made me a little bit dizzy for a sec. And from the exhaust you can hear a little bit of the pop in the back when I press. Yeah. The pickup here is phenomenal. Can't imagine what it would be like with a stage 1 tune. Super curious. But let's do some 0 to 60 tests. Let's see what we can get. So at 60 we're seeing 60. The speedometer is right on point. Not a hint of errors. It's like dead even with what your speed is, which is very atypical for most German cars. They are off by about 3 to 4 miles an hour in general. All right, let's check the U-turn radius. Very good. Ooh, ah. Man, this car really makes you smile. All right, so we are in S. So the first run that we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep it, you know, in the dynamic mode, no brake boost, none of that. Just a 1 pedal swap and let's go. The traction is also on. All right, so 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh yeah. All right, so we did a 4.1 second run. Not bad. 4.1 seconds, 4.14, which is a good time. And let's do it one more time, but this time we're gonna do one more run here to see what we can do. Reset. The torque is phenomenal. So we did a 4.23 uphill, verified. Spectacular times. So I'm thinking with a stage 1 tune, you would be sub 4 seconds, just without any launch control or any other tricks. Well, let's get the stability into sport and have some fun, shall we? Oh, this is probably gonna be crazy. Can't imagine what it's gonna do, but let's do it. Whew. And the powertrain, it's so smooth, it's so good. It's not very loud, it's like the perfect noise. Not obnoxious at all. But okay, let's come to a full stop. Whew. All right, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Oh my goodness gracious. Ooh. We did a 3.4 second 0 to 60 time. Ooh. Oh man, that really tucked me in the seat. 3.4 seconds. And then one last one the other way, and then we will get going further down with our test drive. And even with me letting way earlier, we still did a 7.618 mile. Ooh. This is a fast car, so I'm guessing I'm guessing with stage 1, that's going to be a sub 3 second time, probably. But let's do one more time. Oh, this is so awesome. All right, let's do one more time. All right, reset. Oh, this is insane. 3.58. 3.58. So yeah, 3.5 seconds is where it's at in general on this car. Well, let's switch back to normal and just go to yeah, we'll stay in dynamic. So when you're driving in this car and you give it some gas, it's got such immediate pickup. It doesn't need any time to think, it just goes. And then get your manual mode. What's funny is that handling wise, this car actually doesn't feel as aggressive as per se an M340i, ironically. It's got more body roll. It's leaning more to the sides than a 3 Series, not even an M3. So this is still definitely a car which is oriented for being a grand touring rather than like a raw sports car. So if you're trying to get that kind of feel just for a track car, you're probably better off looking at per se an M4, because this car, it's still more floaty, even in dynamic. But this is a straight line rocket though. And the traction is excellent. So when you're accelerating, you know, there's no slippage anywhere, and it's so instant. Like, I'm just adding the throttle and it's going. Even into the corners, look at that grip. It's excellent. It's got excellent grip. I love it. The V8 always surprises. It's much harder to perceive the true acceleration when you're looking at a video, but the way it kicks in. Oh man, this is a beast of a car. But now, yeah, let's go back to comfort a little bit and just enjoy the smoothness of this car. And now it's hushed quiet. You can whisper in here. It's so quiet. So yeah, the sound isolation is spectacular. And then coming at 60, taking at the corner, it's still super planted. Like, even though you feel a little bit of body roll, it's still incredibly planted. The handling here actually doesn't differ too much from the S5, so it feels pretty similar in that aspect, handling wise. The powertrain is very different, so the V8, it really helps minimize any lag effects, or, you know, you just get so much power everywhere. It's perfect. We're gonna have to do one more acceleration when we turn around. It's just so much fun to do. It's so enjoyable. And there's no fade in the brakes, so, you know, when you're slowing down from higher speeds and you push the brakes, there's no issue. They're just, whoop, car slows down. This is so cool. All right, let's U-turn. All right, let's U-turn. Oh my gosh. And just like that, we disappear away from the traffic. Oh. Yeah, this is an impressive car. Put a stage 1 on this and you can probably go dizzy from the acceleration. It's so powerful. Anyways, to wrap up this quick test drive and my summary and impressions, I think this is a phenomenal machine. I think it's well built. It handles well. It's super comfortable and plush, so you can make it a good daily driver too. Not necessarily a track car or anything. And the engine is refined, it's smooth, it's got excellent power, the materials are plush, and I actually like this old layout more than the new cars. It's so much more authentic, classy, all these fancy dials that you can touch. It's amazing. And as far as cons, just a little squeaky brake sometimes, and obviously gas bills. You're gonna be getting like 14, 15 mpg on this on average, mixed. Highways can be better. But yeah, that really wraps it up for today, and thank you for watching. Make sure to smash that like and subscribe button, and until next time.